Greetings, hi, TheWarOwl greets you, and I'm going to be showing you here once again another 5 versus 5 Counter-Strike Global Offensive match. And this one is going to be from the qualifiers to Katowice between CLG and Titan. I thought it would make sense to show some of the games leading up to Katowice so you could get an idea about some of the teams, how they're going to play inside of the tournament, what to watch out for. This one will take place on DE Dust 2. It is a best of 1 game. Titan going to be taking the T side first. CLG deciding to take the CT side first. They actually were victorious in the knife round, and they decided to be CT side Dust 2. That opens up an interesting discussion about whether you should always choose CT side, or on a map like Dust 2, which is slightly terrorist-sided, if you should choose to be on the T side first. They're deciding to go CT side first. A lot of teams have been doing that. Some other teams decide to go T side first. Okay, we have Cutler watching middle. Smoke goes down from the terrace. That smoke says we are going short A, and Titan actually is going short A. It's not a fake. Look at this. Peter actually charges through lower B. He can see them here in just a second. And yeah, pretty much assured right now that they're going to be going short A. And look at this. They're going to be jumping down on Peter. Picks off one player before going down himself, and it is a fake out. That was really smart by Existence. Titan is going to be rotating back over to bomb site B. CLG trying to catch up right now. The only player in position is FNS. Can he hold it out long enough for his teammates to get a good position? And look, Hayes gets in a good spot. Well, he's just going to be throwing that bomb down right away, and it will get planted. Now comes the retake. It'll be a difficult hold-off. Nice jumping Glock shot by Kenny, yes. Kenny, yes, such a versatile player. There's another kill for him. Puts it into a 2 versus 3. Tarek sneaking up from behind right now. And not gonna happen. RPK picks him off. There is 1.2 Titan starting this thing off. And I say Kenny S is a very versatile player because he's the AWPer of the team. He's a superb rifler. Apparently he's good at jumping Glock shots as well. Taking after Forrest's thing. Kenny S is a player you want on your team because he can take any role, he can do anything, and he's good at everything. He's overpowered basically. Kenny S is overpowered. Okay, we have Cutler going to be buying up the CZ. This is post-nerf CZ. And T's working on that mid-control. We see it is going to be an armor pistol buy from CLG, with Peter using the Scout. Peter is the AWP player for CLG, one of the top AWP players in NA. Put him and Skadoodle up there as the top 2. All right, T's going to be pushing it to bomb site B right now. We actually have RPK coming in from the other position. It looks like CLG might actually be able to win this. Tarek with a 3 frag on this armor pistol take. Oh, look at that. That's going to be a 4 frag. Let's get an owl vision on Tarek. That's an important pickup from CLG to be able to win that armor pistol. Otherwise, they'd have to wait until round 4. They would have lost a whole nother round as a result of that. Now, they have the advantage. We can see they have the economic advantage, the gun advantage over here. And Titan going to be buying up 3 scout, no armor. That's actually really interesting. Dust 2 is the perfect map for that, though, if you're going to try it somewhere. And then 2 players armor pistol. Normally, you're only going to see 1 player with a scout or 2 players with a scout. 3 is abnormal, but it is a very long-range map, so I guess they're just going for these ridiculous shots. Let's see if they can pull it off. RPK going for the pick. Gets taken out by Hayes. Well, Tarek is a great player. Here's Peter holding down short. Definitely a guy. I used to play with him, played some matchmaking with him back in ye olden days. I always thought he was going places. Was going to be one of the rising stars in the scene. He definitely is. That's the first time I've ever seen that new fancy thing. That's ever since the update. Shows how flashed people are. Really nice addition. Valve is continuing to improve the spectator experience in the game. So Titan tries to take back the momentum. It's not going to happen. They're going to have to save now because of that. Like normally you'll see teams buying until they lose 2 in a row at the start of these games. So Titan wins it, or Titan loses it. We'll be saving on this round. Another point to CLG. They're playing really well. You also have to consider it is a slightly CT-sided map. Fast Cat on Peter, going for the pick. Let's see if he can take it on lower. Oh, catches Kenias off guard, but just misses the shot. And the lower players are there, so he will not be able to continue to push. Has to fall back. T's trying to decide what to do right now. Think there's going to be a player pushing through B. That's an interesting mentality. They think because they have the player at short and got a good position on him there, that there's going to be players creeping out through B. Oh, they're rotating the bomb back, looking like they're going to try for a last-ditch effort to take bomb site B. They may want to try to fake players out at some other position, but CLG have their players, with two of them push really far forward at long, so it's going to be a very long rotate. If Titan can actually pick these two players, they'll get a bomb plant, grab those two guns, and actually have a chance of winning it, because look how long the rotate is for these guys. It's not going to happen. Like, this is pretty much as far away as possible as you can get from bomb site B. They're waiting for that smoke to clear, 45 seconds left. They've got a player at mid right now as well, just in case. And it's actually creeping forward. There's nobody watching it. Existence finds his way through. Actually, here's Peter in a position to watch it. This is a nice spot to watch both short and mid from if he needs to. Makes some noise. They're going to start pushing. Now it's all up to Tarek right now. Throws down the Molotov. This will allow a rotate by his teammates and delay Titan for just that much longer. Here they come now, rotating across the map. They're taking a long time. And T's just starting to push in. Tarek picks off Maniac. There's another pick. 3 from Tarek. Insane player. Peter runs up close, spamming the Tech 9, and even that doesn't get a go. Tarek with another 4 frag. My goodness, that's, what is that, 2 in a row for Tarek. Or actually, he got that one on the second round. Then the 4th round. All right, both teams are going to be able to buy. We're going into our first full buy versus full buy here. Titan's a little bit light on the nades, though. I'm kind of surprised. Oh, no, never mind. There, everything's good. Everything's good. And they've taken the mid control pretty quickly here. It doesn't seem like CLG is even like worrying about mid control at all. They have 2 players here at short. Peter in a close position. Now both from CT. They got to elevator a player up. I guess not. Cutler sprays down Apex, who's trying to peek there at short. Existence runs by. They have to have heard that. And Existence trying to shoot those players through the smoke. Peter finally gets the shot. Here's Kenny S. This is always a scary position to be with. Trying to throw smoke down. Oh, man, and they Molotov him out as he's running through the Molotov. Picks off Peter, the other Opper. Almost able to escape, but Evanes in position. That's 4-1 now for CLG. You have to assume that Titan is going to be the favored team going into this. I mean, we know that Titan is not as good as Titan used to be, especially with this new lineup. But they have players like Kenny S, Apex, who are pretty much all-stars. And CLG as an NA team is pretty untested. They have not been to a major. Alright, well there's a mow down. At long, just gonna be Kenny S left. 1 player. Actually is able to pick a player down for you. Now notice this from, well that's another 4 frag there, this time on FNS. Again, saving players. This is really weird positioning from CLG. They put 2 players down here inside of like CT spawn. You would assume that this is the worst place to be, just because it's like a fish barrel. You can also smoke, just 1 smoke right here, where you can throw from short, bounce it up off the top, and land right down there to prevent that from happening. Have nobody inside of A, nobody there to watch long. I think that an A split by Titan would be very effective against this setup by CLG. All right, are they boosting? I think they were boosting Peter up to see over the top of that smoke at middle, but nobody was there to hit. Here comes Kenny S creeping down middle right now. Gonna engage Peter. An off battle, and Kenny S gets it as Peter pulls out a nade to throw. You never want to be in a position when you're throwing a nade where you can be visible. You always want to bounce those things around corners. And Kenny S takes mid control. They've got the bomb. They can now decide to do whatever they want. FNS in a very forward position here at long A. And a bunch of T's are about to push forward on him. You do not expect a player to be here. As a result, he picks 1. Well, there's a trade. That's actually going to favor the terrorists heavily. Cutler trying to hold it off. Goes down immediately. Here comes Hayes to try to make something happen. Apex now. Entry fragging his way forward. RPK from above. Nice pick by Apex. That could not have been a better shot. Just one taps him down. Here's Existence. Watching the flank. Tarek trying to do some bunny hops to escape fire, but it is not going to be enough. Existence easily shoots him. Looking like Titan's going to be going for the double op on T side. Existence using that. This is a little bit strange. Maniac, I believe, has an AK. Yeah, doesn't show up on the UI for some reason. Okay, Existence watching long. They probably don't expect a player to be here as a result. I think that was what the thinking was of that strat, to try to get Kenny S to get the pick at long. We saw them put 3 players, CLG, at long really quickly. We have the AWP player watching middle, Existence, and then the other one pushing at long to go for the pick. So it's like, okay, if there's an AWP player shooting down middle, you don't expect one to be going for the pick at long, and they'll probably push out aggressively. So it was a smart play, just Kenny S missed the shot. And here is Peter holding off short A. Again in a battle against Kenny S, and Kenny S gets him through the wall there. Kenny S down to 18 health. Goodness. Almost stepping in that fire. He was FNS. Apex jumps down into CT spawn. There's a mid to B smoke thrown right now. Crazy positioning. And trying to kill rotators. We also have a player at mid looking for rotators. Tarek right around the corner there. RPK gonna push out at middle? No, going down. Looking like Titan is gonna win this, trying to even this game up. Tarek picks another player. Here's Maniac to try to trade. Oh, counter-traded, I guess. And here comes RPK sneaking up from behind Hayes. Hayes well aware of it. Here's him coming. Sitting at 2 frags right now. All he's really doing here is just helping the economy of CLG, hurting the economy of Titan. They still have both of the AWP players still up, though. And I think right now Hayes is just trying to survive and save this M4 for the next round. Bomb going off. Boom goes the dynamite. Titan is catching up. Of course, they really, at this point, need to be further ahead than they are, just sitting at 3 points. They've broken the economy of CLG. CLG is still going to be able to buy one more round, and they'll be completely broken, and they will have to save. So this is an important round for CLG. They have to hold off this attack. Continuing with the double AWP strategy, both of them watching middle. That's interesting. Maniac going to be picking. That was way too aggressive of picking there. He peeked the corner and then just continued to peek the corner. I don't know, like at that position, you kind of have to fall back. You have 2 players on one at a tiny little angle. Not sure why he continued there. Titan now down 2 players. And it's going to be a difficult round for them. They may actually want to think about saving. They're at 1 minute 10 seconds. All they can really do is sort of creep around the map and try to get some picks. Well, they're playing aggressively. They've snuck RPK out middle. 2 players out middle. They're going to try to kill these players as they rotate back. To take mid. Nice pick by Kenny S. Takes out FNS on the other side. Peter jumping down. Mid to be smoked, but is not completely smoked. He could be able to hit these players. You see him trying to spray them down through the smoke. T's have run back to lower. Well, they've gotten 1 pick. 40 seconds left. They need to get more than that, though. Oh, look at this. Cutler going to be sneaking up from behind them right now. And mowing down RPK. Existence knows where he is, though. PTR. Watching middle. Takes out Existence, and it's just Kenny S left. All he wants to do is live. He's got a player at middle. Got a player at top mid. And that's going to be Cutler taking him down. All right, CLG now leading at 3-1, or 2-1 against Titan. And Titan will be buying up. And we look at the economy. If Titan loses this, they will have to save. Kenny S watching middle. Oh, nice pick there by Peter. Takes out Kenny S. Both of his teammates jump across, and I think he was waiting for the AWP player at middle. Tarek picks off RPK, and again, we're now in this 3 versus 5. Dangerous situation for Titan. Titan keeps losing those players. We saw this happen in that cash match as well that Titan played in. Just losing those 2 players early on, putting themselves in an unwinnable situation like this. Well, it's Counter-Strike. Any situation is winnable. Maniac watching at long. Look at Peter in this really forward position here. And he picks off Maniac. Last 2 players still have that mid control. CLG continuing with this strategy of just allowing mid control. But they are getting the picks. And that's really why they're winning this. Really early on, too. They're winning those shooting battles. Oh, look at Peter watching this at the bottom right there. Oh. Got a player inside of the site and one at car. Good Molotov into the site. Apex with an excellent shot. This is one of the best shots in the game right now. Still got that player at long. Another one at long. That's a 3 frag for Apex. Opens it up, and now it's just existence left. 1 versus 2. Grabs the M4. That's exactly what you need in this 1 versus 2. I like how FNS is playing this a little bit safe, allowing his teammate to get into position. Hayes moves in and takes him down. That was very smart by FNS to not engage there, to remain completely quiet. Don't let him know he's there. He can hear the guy running around. He could have gone for the pick, but it's more important to wait for Hayes to get in position and take that kill. And I think that's really what separates top-level teams and just folks who just kind of pug it. And we see that a lot from NA teams. They kind of just, it seems like they pug it. Where a good team has great coordination. They don't care about their individual stats. They're going for a team win. And CLG is, in this game so far, exhibiting those traits. Has to be a save round here for Titan. It's looking beak. Looking beak. Guess it's an Alpine. I was trying to say it's looking bleak. Now, notice that they're smoking off short. This isn't something you see very often. To delay short A for as long as possible here. Sometimes you'll have a smoke thrown about this area where the spectator camera is. But down here like this is pretty cool. I like this. It's cleared, and now T's are going to try to push it. Normally, defensive smokes are going to be used at long A and B tunnels. Oh, Cutler knows to fall back. T's pushing forward here. It is just a save round from them. And they both get mowed down. It seemed like Titan was about to power through there. All right, 8-3 right now. CLG doing an excellent job against Titan. Both of these teams fighting for a chance to compete in the major, the first major of the year, Katowice. Kenya's watching down middle. Sees 2 players now. He's looking for the Opper. But where is the Opper? Oh, he's over at long A. Switching it up. I really like how CLG is constantly switching up how they're playing. Maniac waiting for a player to push at long. That would be stupid, so I don't think anybody's going to do it. But it always makes sense to keep a player there just in case, to eliminate the possibility of a player pushing out long and maintain map control. We notice on a map like this, map control at the start goes normally like this to T's. So T's get a lot of map control. They have a chance to move all around the map. CTs, look how long of a rotate this is. This is why this map is slightly T-sided. So CTs have to try to position themselves based on where they think these guys are eventually going to push. And where are they going to push? Titan continuing with this mid control. Tarek watching it. Throws down the Molotov. Thinks they're pushing right now at mid. Interesting timing. The T smokes come out, and it looks like they are going to be pushing it at bomb site B. Look at all those smokes. Goodness. I guess that causes the CTs to continue to watch middle. Existence sneaking out middle. Hayes in a forward position, catching RPK off guard. But RPK flicks over and kills him. Nice shot by Tarek. 4 players moving into the site now. T's have control of the bomb site. They haven't crossed. There they go. Smoke goes down. They will cross at this point. Bomb getting planted in the standard plant position. Maniac up on... Oh, Tarek sneaking into the site. FNS moves in as well and catches Apex off guard. That was an excellent retake right there. And there's the final kill. Tarek's aim in this game is ridiculous. All right, Cutler will defuse that bomb. CLG playing an excellent game right here. I really think, based on what we've seen so far from CLG, this is the team to watch out for going into Katowice as sort of an underdog, a team that's untested, that you don't think really could get very far. But here they are playing against Titan right now and just dominating them so far early on. All right, Peter going to be watching middle. Nobody there. Titan forces a buy. 1 player just has armor pistol. No ops, so they're going to be pretty aggressive here. They're going to be pushing at short A. Cutler watching it. Kenny Yass with the entry. Goes down immediately. Nice flashes by CLG. Well, the T's take the side now. Apex chasing down Peter, who's trying to run away. Just Hayes and Peter left. And it looks like they might actually decide to save at this point. This is a really difficult retake. Oh, they're going to go for it, but they're going to play the same position. So they're going to try to trade in. Hayes flashes for Peter. There's a smoke down, though. And we see Apex in a crazy spot. They don't know that he's here. Yeah, they've decided finally to save. They do not have time to retake this. They could go for exit frags right now. And there's 1 by Hayes. Peter going to be watching for a short Exit frag. Hayes sees them both cross. Knows that's both of the players. Peter can really change positions now. Still watching it for some reason. And that's it. Titan wins a point, now at 4, but they're really going to have to win the rest of these if they want a chance of winning this game. We have 2 points left. Possible wins. Titan buying up here. Able to afford everything that they would ever want. Double op strategy here from CLG. Tarek with an op. That's a little bit weird. Good pre-nade. Takes down RPK, half health. PDR watching long A. T's looking like they're setting up for a split A, like they've figured out the weakness here of CLG. Existence moves out as the entry. Love this smoke screen. Sneaks by the oh, that is so smart. Sneaks by the players at long A, both of them. Picks off Peter. Love this play. Now it's just Hayes left 1 versus 4. It's not gonna happen. He's got a lurk sneaking up on him right now as he moves to cross. And that is just definitely not gonna happen. Yeah, there's the decision. I guess the call was given and Titan will do a double op on T side for this final round. And because of that win, CLG has to force buy here. Nice round from Titan. That was just so smart. We saw the smoke screen go like here, or sort of like there. These 2 players are supposed to protect the opper who's watching mid and short like this. Saw Existence sneak by and pick him off. He wasn't even looking that way. All right, Titan should have this round in the bag. Should be an easy one for them, but we saw CLG earlier on win one of these armor pistol buys, and 2 of them have FAMAS right now. Oh, look at this. Hayes sneaking forward inside of tunnels. Picks off RPK. That's a huge pick. And again, CLG with these aggressive peeks. They're getting the picks. Look at these aggressive positions. Look at this. Just playing inside of the cubby. You normally don't see professional players play in the cubby. Apex creeping out. This is one of the best entry fraggers in the game right now. Best just raw shots. And he gets taken down by Hayes. Hayes eventually goes down. Tarek charging in with his 5-7. Kenny S takes the flash. Tarek eventually whittles him down. And an excellent shot on Maniac. Look at that. Perfectly jumps up, jump ducks onto the little railing there, and lands an accurate headshot. That ends at 10-5 now. CLG able to win the armor pistol final round. Titan is behind. They're going to have to play catch up now, taking the CT side. Second half commencing right now. Titan has to play catch up right now on the CT side. Seems like they're getting a little bit flustered. They didn't know how to deal with CLG's setup, and it's probably because they haven't really seen anything like that before, or they don't have experience playing against that kind of a setup. Which is what both of these teams are going to experience coming up against. You see a French team playing against an NA team. And I actually really like how CLG is playing this map. I feel like some of the stuff they're doing is really innovative, and we could see more of it used going forward, because it's working, definitely. And not to the extent of just catching the enemy off guard because they're not expecting it. It's honestly working. RPK moves through the tunnels. They know it's an A-split now. Tries to catch him off guard. We got a smoke battle going on. Hayes is able to win it. Here's Kenny S. Not gonna happen. Shoots a bunch of shots. Hayes, my goodness, takes down 3 players. That was an accurate shot on Kenny S. All right. They just lost the pistol round, and that seemed like it was a very important pistol round there for Titan. CLG is dominating right now. Peter using the scout. Not going to try to save up for the op. Titan with an awkward buy. Look at this. We have armor on Maniac. Normally you expect to see all these players buy armor helmet, and then like a P250 or a 5.7 if they can afford it, or the CZ if you prefer that. Especially in a position like this, CZ is going to be pretty effective. So this is kind of really awkward that they don't have armor. Oh, nice pick by Existence. He's not going to reload that in time. I guess he is. No, Al Cutler picks him off. 3 players left. Now, we've seen them do this before where Maniac sort of buys a little bit aggressively. Look at FNS's lurk position. Oh, he's not watching behind him right now. He could get caught way off guard here. Does Maniac see this? Yes, he does. He's setting it up. Well, he let him know where he is now. And now Kenny S is moving in. That was pretty smart. I love that. Whoa! 360 no-scopes from Kenny S. They're able to pick up those weapons. Decide to save. They do not have time for the retake right now. I feel like he's planning some Mario stuff with this flash. Here it comes! Well, damn. I wanted that to work just for the novelty of it. Well, Titan loses it, but honestly, that was a really good eco round. Peter says, "You're a god." I assume he's talking to Kenny S right now. Now, you have to assume that a player like Peter looks up to Kenny S. Kenny S is a superstar. Peter is untested on the world scene, but definitely one of the top oppers in North America. Tarek going to be playing entry frag over here at short A. Scanning it. Sees, now has position on both the players. One more nade would take out Apex. Tarek picks him with a headshot. CT's trying to rotate. It's not going to happen. It is a save round here for Titan. Well, they will be able to buy next round. Round number 4 of this half. But CLG looking like they're just gonna wipe it up, man. Just win it outright. 13-5 right now, and they're on the T side. Look at this spawn. How could you look at that? I want to rush B so hard right now. It's a stupid call, I know, but I mean, I love the spawn positions like that. I'm surprised they didn't even put a player to go lower B to watch short in case they tried to push it, because they would have gotten there so quick. Instead, they're just going for like an A split, like a standard A split. 3 going short with the bomb, and 2 going long. It's like as standard as you can get. They're actually rotating the bomb back to go long right now, and keeping 2 short, which is actually how most people play it. Peter with a smoke to allow them entry into A. Block off the rotator. Of course, both of them are playing from inside of the site, though, so it's not actually going to benefit them as they move in here. Are they going to move in? Oh, Kenny S going to watch long right now. Has a crossfire with Maniac. Now Apex moving over to help. They're going to kill these players, then focus on short. Kenny S now focusing on short. Tarek jumps down, though. That's where you needed these players from CT spawn. Peter jumps down. Now it's just Tarek left 1 versus 2 with the op. And RPK taking down 2 players. I guess Titan needs to play a very aggressive comeback game. CLG could probably just play standard right now and win it outright. They're not able to purchase an op for Peter. They're going to be buying anyway. Got armor, AK, pretty much everything that they would like, except for that op. Let's see how that affects them in going into this round. Titan playing it actually very passive, well, except for Kenny S jumping into long A. And I guess it didn't work out for them, because Tarek picks both of them. And now they're continuing with this A split once again. This is the strat that I was thinking Titan should do when they were on T side, and it would have worked pretty well against CLG's setup. And now we see CLG using it very effectively against Titan. Titan falling apart. It seems like Titan has these little moments of brilliance, but that's about it. They're not consistently intelligent and smart throughout. Oh, that's nice, FNS. Nade yourself there. Bomb will be going off. CT's just trying to save. You see the hit squad of T's moving out, checking all across the map. Looks like Peter's going to be the one to engage here. Let's listen and see when he hears this player. Oh, they're not good. I heard a knife come out. He should peek it now. And he doesn't. Interesting. He probably could have gotten a pick there. Okay. CLG had 14 points. Titan at 6. Kenny S has got an op. CLG has enough money to afford an op, but they're going to be using an M4 on Peter instead. Nice pick! Peter still thought he was an opper there and was watching middle. Kenny S is having none of that. Well, that's an early pick. Now, a pick on the T side, there's just one pick like that, doesn't affect it as much as taking a CT player out. Because when you kill one of these CT players, they have to spread themselves out pretty thin across this area. But just losing one T, like, okay, we'll just make do without a lurk for this round, or just move in with 3 players instead in a position instead of 4. And Titan setting up passively. 2B, 3A, nobody worrying about middle. We saw that again from CLG when they were playing CT side. KennyS watching short in a forward position. Like this spot. You get the pick, and then you jump down. You're safe. Look like Cutler's going to engage it. I was thinking his crosshair position was really low. But I guess he was going for a crotch shot there. Here's FNS with the entry. Going after Maniac. His flash clears, but now KennyS is in position. Trying to take him down. Pulls out the Glock. Finally able to whittle down KennyS's health, and it's now NFNS. He's got an ace for the win here, 1v5. I guess he wants to take that off. Oh man, you can see the nerves at work there as he's trying to pick up that gun. Just panicking a little bit. This has got to be a stressful position to be in right now. Oh, nice pick on Apex. They're at 14 points. They're dominating Titan right now. A team they were probably a little bit scared of going into the qualifiers. Titan was probably one of the top teams in the qualifiers to look out for. And yeah, he's gonna live. But to just see that little moment of panic as he's trying to pick up the gun. He's got the smoke out. He's trying to figure out his next move. All right, Titan is very money hurt right now, but they do not want to let CLG get to 15 points. Titan, 3 players B. Thinks it's going to be a B rush, and look, it is. Goodness, what a call from Titan. Existence gets picked. Pre-nades going in. They don't really have very much more. RPK has a Molotov. He's going to throw that as soon as these players try to push. And they've fallen back. They're falling back all the way into spawn. And good thing, because Maniac was trying to sneak up behind him. CLG gave like full map control there. KennyS. Watching lower, kills a player through the smoke. Here's Cutler. Interesting movements by CLG. They've given up on taking B tunnels. Oh, look at this. Apex not even watching up top mid. I think the very strange play from CLG is throwing Titan off. Like, that was a really weird round. CLG pushed in like they were going to go into B. Titan stacked this with 3 players. Like, and you assume, okay, then Titan's going to win because they're going to push in and they're just going to die. Well, they gave up. They picked a player, gave up on pushing, pushed all the way back here. They had nobody in this position, gave that position to CTs. Now they're in a position where they have players moving lower B and they have players at top mid. As CTs move in and take this position, they've got them in a pincers. And that's how they're able to take them down. It's very awkward positioning, but it's working out. CLG at 15 points. It's match point right now. They just need 1 more to end it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy against an armor pistoling Titan. It's just KennyS right now with a gun. An op. Flash now middle, looking for somebody. KennyS is going to have to pull off some thrilling heroics here if Titan wants a chance of winning this game. And he's in a perfect position to do so. 4 players look on the T side, looking like they want to push at long. Just kind of try to power through right now. And there's a player at short right now. KennyS gets into the safe position. Maniac killing 2 players at long A before going down himself. A 2-for-1 sale. Existence sneaking up behind Tarek here. He's got the deagle. Going for those 1 digs. Not going to happen. And look, T's go back at middle to catch Existence off guard. He's wise to it, though. He's learned quickly. Oh, KennyS pushes down. This is aggressive. Big soft Tarek. T's. What are they going to do right now? They got to think about the positioning of Titan. Titan's in a perfect position, though. Oh, nice attempt by Exist. T's pushing forward to take bomb site B. KennyS from behind him. Can't shoot through that smoke. But he does. Has a little bit of a... seeing like sort of over the top of the smoke right there, and is able to kill that player. Titan is hanging on in this game. And they just broke the economy of CLG, but again, they have to win 6-7 rounds in a row here. CLG needs to take this round to just save. Oh, they spent a lot of money. They actually bought these Tech 9s. I don't know about that. All of them going to be pushing it long right now. Oh my goodness. Maniac runs out of bullets. M4A4 may have helped him a little better in that situation. And dominated. CLG not able to push at all. And look at their money now, and that's why I think buying those Tech 9s may have been a mistake. Because we check out their buy in this round, they're able to buy the armor gun. Well, these players aren't. Look at that. And they don't have a lot of nades and flashes. So they're able to get a bunch of guns, get a bunch of armor, but they don't have a lot of nades and flashes to work with. Usually in a position like this, you want to go for the quick win. You want to go for the pushy play. Apex always loves creeping forward on middle of CT side. He's in a great position to do so. Doesn't hear anything at top mid. CLG looks like they want to try to push it long again altogether. And something that we see a lot from NA teams, they sort of move as one glob. Existence takes a pick up middle. Looks like he's going back for more. Tarek with an op at top mid. After Peter goes down, he's going to be picking up the op slack. Oh, look at this. There's nobody here at long. CLG getting ready to push it. Kenny S is dead, so they know there's not an opera to contend with. A. Ripe for the picking here. 3 players creep forward at long. They have the lurk player in B tunnels. A little bit out of position. He needs to go to mid. And T's have been able to sneak forward here at long A. Oh my goodness. Not able to push their way into the site though. This is it. Match point. Moving in for the win. They smoke the cross. Oh, Apex can see it. And Tarek gets by. Now a 1 versus 3. An incredibly bad Molotov. T's moving in from behind. Apex takes the final kill, and Titan holds on for just 1 more round. Match point once again. CLG needs to just fully save. Don't buy anything. No. Just, they have so, you get in this position where you're so far ahead. You're just that close from victory. And it starts falling apart. You're like, all right, we got a round to buy. Oh, the nade stack by Maniac picking off 2 players. You think to yourselves, we've got this round we can use to get some money for the next round, and got all these rounds, 5 rounds to work with, and slowly they start disappearing. They start slipping away. Well, they've got 5 more chances here to win it. And probably not, this is not the one. This is not the one. Well, there's a pick, nice. Grab that M4. Here's Peter. Gonna smoke to try to escape here. Apex should spray that. And he does. The smoke is not perfect. And that's definitely not the position you want to be engaging with a P250. Just Cutler left. 1 versus 4, not gonna happen. Existence mows down the final 2 players. Alright. 4 points to work with. CLG needs to close. They've got the customer in there. They've told him about the deal. Getting ready to shake his hand. All they got to do is close it and sell that car. Can they close the deal and win here against Titan? Here comes Kenny S. Look at that aggressive forward push. Picks out Hazed and falls back, and that is the Kenny S we all know and love. Apex also pushing aggressively at short and picks off 2 players. That's what I like to see from Titan. We have those 2 players on the team. Kenny S, who's known for doing those really crazy op shots. And we have Apex, who loves pushing middle. That's 3 picks. What can you do with that? CLG may want to think about saving here. Because then they can do an armor pistol on those 3 guys. I don't even know. It's... Well, Titan's the one who has to play the uphill battle here. That was a risky move from Titan, but it definitely paid off. All right, 55 seconds. What are they going to do? Seems like they haven't even made up their minds yet. They do not know. They've got a Molotov and a smoke. Peter can throw that Molotov into the middle of A site. There's nobody there, but that's the right call. Oh, he's throwing it Goose. That's smart. There is a player Goose. And they both go down to Kenny S. And Apex, who was at Goose, survives. 3 more rounds for Titan to come back into this thing. Looking like, oh, they have enough to do like a light buy. They're going to be sort of half saving. Another awkward buy here from CLG. They've bought just enough to give them enough money on the next round to do a full buy. Apex just charging up middle right now. Kenny S as well. Aggressive CT side play from Titan, keeping him in this game, and it's just Hayes left 1 versus 4. Bomb is down top mid. It's not going to happen. Kenny S with the op, engaging the final player, and that's a 3 frag. Excellent round from Titan. They're continuing with this aggressive CT side. I don't know if it'll work if they try it again. That was 2 rounds in a row, and they just dominated CLG. They got to switch it up. Oh, double op from CLG. I think they're going to play more passive this time. They're going to play safer. Going to watch down middle. Or Tarek could jump down suicide. That works too. Nobody crossed. They waited for that smoke to go down. They're trying to bait the T's to go B, I think. Apex. Don't do it, buddy. You know he wants to just charge up middle right now. And he falls back. Controls himself. And yeah, Titan is switching it up. They're playing it a little safer here. They're giving middle control to CLG. Giving map control. Allowing them to have short. Actually, no. Not anymore. They've rotated Apex back up here. 1 minute, 10 seconds. Plenty of time to work with. Now is the time for CLG to start figuring out what's going on. They see the player rotate over to A side, so they know there's 2 players B side right now. Very aggressive positioning here by both of these players. Apex and Kenny S. Quite a duo. Are we looking at the next... Oops. Forrest get right going on here. Apex gets picked. Kenny S falls back. CLG set up to end it with 1 final A split. This has worked for them in the past. Let's see if it's going to work now. Maniac holding off long A. Hayes gets the kill. T's pushing it long. Kenny S in a scary position. Takes 1. RPK with a good rotate. Puts it into a 2 versus 2. And 1 versus 1 right now. Existence versus Cutler. Cutler moves to try to cross, and Existence takes him down. That is Titan now at 14 points. 1 point away from pushing it into an overtime. Titan very far ahead economically. This is it, the last round. CLG still able to buy up. This is it, their final chance to not push this into an overtime. They got so far ahead. They let it slip away. Now is the time for them to play their best. Here comes the AWP battle. Kenny S versus Peter. We have a pick at long. Gonna trade their way in there. 2 for 2. That's gonna favor the T's. Apex in position. Tarek, was he gonna peek it? Nope, falling back. CLG being very passive. They're smoking off the cross. Looks like they're going for it. Apex is inside of that smoke. That's RPK. Apex has been elevatored up into A site right now, waiting for them to push. Looks like that smoke's gonna clear. RPK at the elevator. Another smoke goes down for the cross. They're pushing in. RPK pushing in from behind. Tarek gets the kill. FNS with the entry. Just Existence left 1 versus 3. And it looks like CLG is finally gonna close the deal here against Titan. 1 versus 3. Existence has to go for it. Gonna have to see some excellent opping here from a player who's not a primary opper, and Peter just ends him as he moves in for his attempt. Thank you folks very much for watching. Look forward to the Katowice battle. Thank you folks very much for watching. I am TheWarOwl, and I still have no closer. I am Orson Welles.